Hi, I'm Jim Brickell from Edler Ford Lincoln in St. Catharines, Ontario. Today we're sitting in the 2021 F-150 XLT regular cab. Wanted to give you an orientation as to where all the controls are located. So, I'm in the driver's seat, and we'll first look to our left. On the driver door, we have the power lock switches. Then we have the power outside mirrors. Hit the button to choose which mirror, and then the arrows to move in the according direction. Our power windows for both sides. And to the left of the steering column, we have the cargo light outside. We have our headlamps right here. The A indicates it's an automatic headlamp, so when it gets dark, the lights will come on automatically. The plus and minus on this side are your panel dim switches. And P for your parking brake, it's pull on to activate. So when we pull that on, it will indicate, first it'll say it on the dash, say parking brake on, and you'll see the red exclamation point. Now to take it off, you're going to put your foot on the brake, and you're going to push that, and the parking brake is now off. On the stock control, you have your wipers, so as you turn it up, the faster they go. And if you push it in from the end, that's where you get your squirters. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have the controls for cruise control and also lane keeping. So this one here will turn on cruise control. On the dash, you'll now see it says set kilometers per hour. So, you turn on the cruise control, you're out on the highway, then you will set the speed. If you want to further go up a mile per hour, you would tap the plus. Want to go down, tap the minus. This one here is your lane keeping. So lane keeping system is now on, and in the top you'll see the emblem there. So it's going to watch that you're staying within the lines. When activated, if you're not signaling a lane change, you will get a vibration in the steering wheel as you go across the line. These ones here are for your speakers, the volume up and down. And this one is for your voice control. A variety of things can be done with that, such as
search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
That was with regards to pairing a phone. Now on the other side of the steering column, we have back, on, and menu. This is to set up your main screen here. So as we go down, we've got one of the things for, there's your fuel economy, your distance to empty. Then we have fuel economy just in a single bar. This one's called a calm screen. So it has the fewest amount of information displayed. It's nice and calm. You're not being distracted with a bunch of extras. And we also have a digital speedometer. Now, how did I choose what was going to be available there? We go to our menu. On the menu, it says select screen. So we hit OK. And now it brings us a choice. So when we scroll through, I've selected the digital speedometer. I've selected trip 1. I did not select trip 2. I did not select driver assistance. I did select the fuel economy and the calm screen. So when I go back a screen, it gives me choices. Next one down is truck info. Hit the OK, off-road, engine hours, and auto stop start. So you can go up and down and go to those. When we go back, the next one down says vehicle maintenance. So it'll tell you when it's time for an oil change. Hit the back screen. And now we're back to the displays that we had selected earlier. So it's on digital speedometer. And we also see the S in the bottom right corner. That is your compass, so it's showing that we're headed south at the moment. Now, this vehicle on your shifter has an M on the end, and that is for manual shifting. And then the plus and minus is in here. So, when you put the vehicle in gear, and you've got the M selected, you'll notice all 10 gears are there. So you're shifting up and down like you would a manual transmission, but you're doing it without a clutch. So we'll just put it back in park. Now in our center screen, a variety of choices and information. Actually, just above the center screen, this A with a little line around it, that's the auto stop start. So auto stop start deactivated by that switch. It'll reset back to on each time the engine is shut off and restarted. The next one is our rear view camera. So it's turning on the camera even though we're not in reverse. And you can see we're a couple feet behind another truck, so you don't want to back up too far from here. Turning it off. Your four-way flashers. And this one is your traction control system off switch. Another spot that we have a compass is in our center screen. Audio is off, and you can see where to add a phone. So you would tap add phone, open your phone to the settings and Bluetooth, and follow the instructions on the screen. The little house here means that's our home screen. Across the bottom, we've got choices of audio. We've got AM and FM and Bluetooth audio. Our next choice is phone. So that's another way you can add the phone. You would hit add phone, and as mentioned, go to settings and Bluetooth on your phone. Apps. This vehicle is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So hook it up to those, and you can change and use those screens as opposed to the ones that come from the factory. Settings. So a lot of the things here you'll only have to do once when you're getting the vehicle set up initially. So you would add your phone once. When it comes to clock, you can put it into 24-hour mode. You can do an auto time update. Actually, if you just hit the clock itself, it'll also bring you to that screen. Next one, this is an important one. It's called General. Now, this is about getting it set up to the way you like it. So language, you've got English, French, or Spanish. I only speak English, so I'm not using the others. Temperature, you can do Celsius or Fahrenheit. Measurements, miles and miles per gallon, kilometers and liters per 100 kilometers, kilometers and kilometer per liter. So I kind of like the kilometers and liters per 100 kilometers. But if I hit miles, then I go back to my digital speedometer. Now you'll see it showing miles per hour. Come back here and hit kilometers and liters per 100 kilometers. And the digital speedometer changes there. So below that we have our tire pressure units. We have the touch button beep, about sync, software license, send feedback, and reset. So the reset, when it's time to trade your vehicle or sell it, whatever, you would do a master reset. That'll wipe out all your personal settings. It would wipe out the phone that you've paired to the vehicle and put everything back the way it came from the factory. Display, you can have the display off, you can have a comm screen, you can alter the brightness, and under vehicle, these are a variety of things that you can get set up. So my key refers to setting a key for a beginner driver. You can limit the top end speed, you can limit stereo volume. Certain things won't be applicable until the all seat belts are on. Onboard modem serial number, remote start setup. So if you're using the remote start, what's going to come on. So on any of these, yes, remote start is activated, climate control is automatic, and duration is set for 15 minutes. So if you inadvertently started the vehicle or you changed your mind, you weren't going anywhere, if you forget to shut it back off, it will shut off in 15, 10, or 5 minutes. So you pick which one is best for you. Then we've got wipers. A courtesy wipe. When you squirt the fluid onto the windshield, the wipers will go. Sometimes it doesn't completely clear it. A courtesy wipe a couple seconds later would do another wipe. So you can choose if you want to turn that on or off. And then we come to lighting. Automatic high beams. Great feature for nighttime driving. When it's dark out and there's no other vehicles around, your high beams can go on automatically. Then as the vehicle detects another approaching vehicle, it'll automatically put the high beams off and back to your regular lights. So definitely helps out on a dark night. Automatic headlamp delay. When you shut off the engine, how long do you want your lights to stay on? Some people like them going out right away. Some need 10 seconds, some 20. Some even want a couple of minutes with the lights left on. So the choice is up to you. Down from lighting, we get locks. Auto unlock. So when you shut off the engine, put the vehicle in park, shut off the engine, the doors will automatically unlock. Mislock chirp. So if they don't lock, you'll get a chirp. Remote unlock from the driver door. So if you're using your fob and you hit the unlock button, right now it's set to driver door. So just unlock the driver door on the first push, unlock all doors on the second push, or you can just set it for all doors. So that was our vehicle settings. Next we have connectivity. Connected vehicle features, Bluetooth, wireless, and manage your Wi-Fi networks. Good idea to connect to your home Wi-Fi, as certain things can be done automatically. Setting up the vehicle as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and all of these, you've got the eye next to them, so it gives you information about how to do those things. And as we scroll across, we have mobile apps, system updates, 911 assist, and valet. So for system updates, I've got this set for automatic updates. And that's why you want to connect to your home Wi-Fi. So if there are computer updates that can be done over the air, your vehicle would be searching for them. If there's special details regarding an update, you would find them under update details. And if instead of automatic you would like to schedule your truck to check for them at a certain day and time, you can program that in as well. Valet mode. In the event you're going to a place that uses valet parking, valet mode will lock out your personal settings on the vehicle, so the person doesn't have access to your phone, or if the vehicle is equipped with navigation, doesn't have information on that. This particular vehicle does not have navigation, so it would mainly be locking out your phone features. You would put in a 4-digit PIN and the keys to the valet, and then when he hands the car back to you, you would hit the same PIN again to reactivate those features. Now we have a couple more buttons below here. Our stereo on and off, the volume. Then you've got this one here, which will actually change the display to basically nothing and then completely nothing. And then on stereo, you can seek to the next station, that sort of thing. You've got your tune. Over here, it's a secondary box. There's a push button for that to open. Your glove box. And then come back to the center, you've got your climate controls. So the fan, climate on and off, rear defrost, windshield defrost, through the panel vents, on the feet, recirculate, air conditioning, and then where you set the temperature. Now, this particular vehicle has the 6 seats. And the center seat can open up for a storage bin. And the center seat, there's a release over here, which allows you to fold the chair right down. You've got drink holders, and this is a table that you can move around. Up top, we have some lights. We have a spot to put your sunglasses. And we have the microphone for the voice activation. Mirrors. And that can slide out to block as much sun as possible. So, hope you enjoy your new truck. If you have any questions, I'm Jim Brickell.